In 2021, I started a club called PCYT, and since then they've changed the world. They've raised over $12,000 for charity, gave away a car, cleaned over 3,000 pounds of garbage from beaches, made lunches for the homeless, raised $1,200 worth of diapers for poor mothers, provided over 30 Thanksgiving meals, donated over 1 million grains of rice by hacking, started a 5K to benefit pediatric cancer research. They've done a lot of good. And today, I'm saying goodbye. This is my farewell to PCYT, and we're going to end it the same way we began, on a beach with some cops.
Hello YouTube, welcome to Monitor Merrimack Park, where a club was born.
The place where the Monitor and the Merrimack, the two first ironclads, had their epic clash. Right there. The Newport News Police Department has adopted this place to clean, and today we're gonna help them. And also, we're gonna throw Mr. Palola into the water at the end of the day.
What? This is the place where a club began, and it's a place where that club is dying.
The bit goes like this. If my students do something kind, they get to do something terrible to me. Before there even was a club, there were lots of teenagers who wanted to do bad things to me. And there was a canned food drive that wasn't doing too well. So we just put 2 and 2 together. I may not have had a club, but I had a class about making movies. And so we started a class project. Could we make videos that made the world a better place? As a result, we raised a ton of cans and put on a reality TV show about building can structures.
Hello! In today's video, 2 teams will compete to see who can build a better structure using cans.
If you only have 50 cans, you can build a can structure like this.
For 1,400 cans, you can build something much, much bigger. And the winning team gets the pie teacher. Not next month, not next week, but today!
But of course, at the end, the winning team got a prize. We also won this plaque. But more importantly, it inspired these 2 guys to become the founding members of the club, which would make more of these videos all the time for free. Not because I controlled their grade, but just because they liked making videos, and also because they wanted to make the world a better place. So when PCYT started, we had no channel, no videos, and another thing, we had no name. And since Aiden and Carl like to be behind the scenes rather than famous on the internet, we didn't really have a spokesperson, the Matt Pat to our game theory.
But hey, that's just a theory.
That would all change with the arrival of a brother-sister duo who would change everything. The first year of PCYT's existence, we gained a whopping 38 subscribers. One of them, the very first in fact, went on to join the club. Don't let those measly numbers fool you. We made a huge impact. That same year, we did 2 beach cleanups, packed lunches for the homeless, and gave away a car to a family in need. After my club did all that work to clean up the car, I parked it under a tree, and the night before I gave it to Jorge, birds pooped everywhere. In just 9 months, we were able to raise about $4,000 for various charities, and we felt pretty good about that, even if we weren't sure how we were going to ever get more subscribers. That's when a certain aerodynamic genius swooped in to save the day.
That is terrifying.
The idea of locking a teacher in the school at night and making him play Five Nights at Freddy's not only helped us raise money for a family in need, it helped us cross 100 subscribers, then 150. Got our first comments from the outside community.
First rule of the internet, do not read the comments. Should have told you that.
We also launched our Shorts channel, founded a 5K to benefit St. Jude, as well as local cops and firefighters. MPO Jensen is our favorite cop. Most importantly, instead of being just me that was suffering, something magical was happening. Other people were suffering with me.
Subscribe!
Which, don't get me wrong, this channel isn't about pain, but it is about inspiring others to put some skin in the game. The whole point of this was to show teenagers that community service could be fun. I've always said that. And maybe part of what I wanted to show them, too, is that changing the world isn't easy. It requires a lot of hard work. Sometimes a lot of whipped cream. Sometimes it requires sacrifice.
Very excited.
All right, number 2, take a shot of hot sauce. Yep, sorry. Baron, hot sauce, please.
Ooh, what type of hot sauce is that?
All right.
Mr.
For the video.
Buffalo Wild Wings special.
All right, we're good, right? It's on. Just
All of it. Whole
I'm
shot.
just doing the whole thing.
Do it. Do it.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Whole thing.
I'm not doing this whole thing.
The whole thing. That was not the whole thing.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Anthony, was it worth it?
I know one side of the video is someone tied up getting...
That's his mother. So what happened the year? The year we say goodbye. I volunteered to get hit by water balloons if the students donated diapers. So did this guy, and this guy too.
Mr. Brother, where did your wristband come from?
We raised a bunch of money for Defeat Cancer by playing dodgeball against some firefighters. The video isn't out yet, but spoiler alert, we lose. We traumatized another teacher.
Oh no. That's... I don't like this. I really don't like this. I'm so scared. Do I have to continue? Like, I like my life. I like not having nightmares at night.
Made a $2,000 donation to St. Jude Children's Hospital. Soon we'll be hosting another 5K, hopefully to raise a few more $1,000s for all sorts of charities. And we're saying goodbye. Not to PCYT, which I hope will stick around long after someone hits me with a pie so hard that I don't get back up again. But we are saying goodbye to these guys, the graduating class of 2025, our very first founding members. In some ways, that scrappy crew of 8 kids that spent more time fighting with lightsabers than discussing the meeting agenda, that version of the club is going away forever. But it's not dying. If anything, it might be spreading. Because after raising thousands of dollars for charity, and quite literally making Newport News a better place, they're all moving on to new adventures, new communities, and like little dandelion seeds spread by the wind, I'm convinced that each of them is going to land somewhere new and start making that place a better one, too. Some of them have already been inspired to start projects of their own. Take Connor. In 2022, a butterfly in the Pacific must have flapped its wings and stirred up Hurricane Ian, which became the deadliest hurricane to strike Florida in 100 years.
That's as tall as our car.
That's as tall as our car.
It caused $112 billion worth of damage and left many communities devastated. So instead of asking for any birthday presents, he instead begged his parents to rent a truck so he could host a food drive and bring Hurricane Ian victims some much-needed supplies. Again, I asked him to do none of this. This was just a high school sophomore with an idea on how to be kind to others, taking some initiative and making it happen. So Connor found a church in Florida to help distribute them where they were needed the most, and spent a whole weekend making the 26-hour round-trip drive to deliver them. Shout out to Connor's mom, who not only did a lot of the driving, but had to sit through this the whole time.
Sway through the
Just kidding, she eventually joins in. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it?
So we want to thank you from just the Work for Catholic Church all the way down here in Fort Myers, Florida. Thank you for driving down here and donating all these canned foods. We really need it. There's a lot of food here that really need it, so thank you so much.
I started this club hoping for just one story like that. But Connor's is not the only one. Maddie started her own charity, Nobody Needs Nobody. Aiden was the first member of the club to captain a video by himself, doing most of the work to organize that video without my help.
The setup for the video.
Ryan became the second, directing the sequel to our first ever cleanup video, and finally getting revenge on me for nearly poisoning Anthony with hot sauce.
Alright, Mr. Polo, you've done so well out here, so I thought that'd be nice to give you a nice McDonald's meal.
Oh. Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a bite. Is that a fish fillet?
Is it regular?
It's regular enough. Fish fillet.
I can smell the hot sauce.
What?
I can smell the hot sauce.
Yes! Yes! The Louisiana heat.
You gotta finish it.
Yeah, you gotta finish it.
hot sauce.
No drinks, no drink. Whole thing, no drink.
Whole thing, no drink?
Whole thing, no drink.
He also gave me this gimbal, which is one of the coolest presents a student has ever given me. Aiden was the only member who showed up to work every bingo event we worked for the Knights of Columbus. These bingo events helped us raise $1,000, which is why I let him press the button when we made a $2,000 donation to St. Jude Children's Hospital, because no one had done more to earn the privilege than our very first club president. The very first founding members of my club were crazy, funny, and amazing in all sorts of ways, even if they like staying in the background. Carl was always inventing crazy new ways to film things, like strapping a GoPro to an RC car. Patrick served as our treasurer for a year, and single-handedly organized our 2023 Trunk or Treat event. Also, for some reason, he let Carl do this. Speaking of Trunk or Treat, Ren and Isaac decorated my car the following year, even if they neglected to take a single picture of it. So, PCYT is not coming to an end.
Welcome to Monitor Merrimack Overlook Park again.
But this version of it is about to disappear forever. Those very first founding members, they're about to walk across the stage and go off on new adventures. And I'm gonna miss them. But I'm gonna be more happy than sad. If these kids can do so much to change the world in high school, I can only imagine the potential of what they're gonna do out there as they land in new places, and as they meet new people, and as they discover new opportunities to spread a message of kindness and love. And as for me, there's a new generation of PCYT, ready to take the reins. We still have mad scientists.
He's our drone guy.
And people with camera chemistry.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle. Not even Christmas. No. Record me.
And people who understand that changing the world can be fun. So, PCYT isn't ending. It's just evolving. Maybe it's even spreading. And if you're out there watching this, remember, changing the world isn't easy. Sometimes it's downright uncomfortable. But it can also be hilarious. And it can start with the smallest thing. A piece of trash. A pack of diapers. Even just a smile. And if you'd like to see the ways that the new PCYT continues to make a positive impact, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.